Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students across the globe, Assalamu alaikum. This is your teacher Muhammad Asghar Khan. Today we will discuss modal auxiliary. What are modal auxiliaries? Modal auxiliaries are those auxiliaries which shows possibility, necessity, capability, etc. We have the following modal auxiliaries: should, would, can, could, may, might, must, will, shall, ought to, has to, need to. They are used for showing possibility, necessity, capability, willingness, and past tense. This is the introduction. Now we move on to should. Pause. Should. The modal auxiliary should is the first auxiliary that we will discuss in detail. It has the following usages to show necessity. We use should to show necessity. We should do it. Should means something is necessary to do and we should do it. For example, he should be careful about his health. Similarly, she should take proper exercise. 3. They should not indulge themselves in unnecessary and futile activities. This is the first usage to show necessities. As we say in Urdu, chahiye. So for that chahiye, that is a necessity, we use should. The second usage of should is to use or to show the second form or the past tense of should itself. We use should as a past form of shall, but we also use should as a past form of should. But in that case, we add have with it. Have with it means formula is should plus have. In the previous, earlier, in the first usage, I said that it is used for Urdu chahiye. It is a necessity. But when you say chahiye ta, should have. For example, he should have finished earlier. उसको ये पहले ख़त्म करना चाहिए था. चाहिए था. So, to show past tense of should, we have to add have with it. And it is also a necessity. A necessity. That is a necessity that he should have done it. It was a necessity. And a proper time and a given time, you say that he should have finished it. Means that he was given a time, and in that proper time he should have finished it. He should get rid of it, or he should have got rid of it. So we use should plus have to show the past tense of should. Should is also a past tense of shall, but when we use should is a past form in the past form, so in the past tense, so should plus have. You should have informed me in advance. Now is the time that you are telling me. You should have informed me in the past. That should is used with have to show the past tense. Okay? I should not have trusted you blindly. This is a necessity. You are repenting. This is your repentance. You trusted someone and then you say that, oh, I shouldn't have done it so yeah. I shouldn't have trusted in you blindly. So, this is what? This is the third usage, second usage of should. Please. Now, this is the third usage of should. Here, we use should in the indirect speech. Direct and indirect. Usually, direct and indirect is being taught almost in every institute of Pakistan rather than subcontinent. So, in the past tense, there are two parts of direct and indirect. One is the reporting speech, the other is the reported speech. So the condition is that if the reporting speech is in the past tense and the reported speech is in the future or present tense, so it will also change into past tense. So in that case, here we have an example. I said to her, I shall never talk to you in future. I shall never talk to you in future. No, I told her that I should ever talk to her in future. Here you see shall is changed into should, because I said to her is in the past tense, this is in the future tense, so shall will change into should. Never change into ever. These are some conditions for changing of direct speech into indirect that never will change into ever. But there is one thing that you must be careful about the subject. If the subject over here is first person singular, only then you will use should. And if shall is used over here with first person singular, if shall is used, so only then it will be used as should. If there is some other subject, so then obviously in the future tense we use with third person singular and second person will. So then it would be would. It would be would. But sometimes according to some formula, here is one subject, and when it is changed according to some formula, so here comes another subject. So you have to look here. If it is will and that subject is changed over here into first person singular or plural, then it should be should, not would. You remember sun formula? Sun formula, inshallah, we will discuss when I will be teaching you direct and indirect. That is the basic formula of changing direct into indirect tense. Okay, so this is the past form of shall. To use should as a past form of shall in indirect speech. The fourth usage of should. This is very rare, and very few people know about it. That should is also used in the meaning of if. It is also used in the meaning of if. Agar, which we use in Urdu, agar. Should he come again, you just let me know. Agar wo dobara aaya, tum mujhe sirf bata do. Should she refuse to accept the proposal, I'll not compel her. Agar usne proposal reject kiya, main usko majboor nahi karunga. I'll not compel her. Should I perform the duty, I'll never be able to do any other work. So, अगर मैंने ये ड्यूटी की तो मैं कोई और काम नहीं कर सकूंगा. So should is also used in the meaning of if. Though it is very rare and very few people know about it, but it is very common in the native speakers. Very common. And usually in informal English, this is generally used. Should I do it? So, should is also used for chahiye, Urdu chahiye, as a necessity. Should is a condition, agar. Here, it is used for if as a condition. Dear cadets and students across the globe, this was the model auxiliary video about should. Inshallah, the other model auxiliaries we will discuss in the other videos. I am grateful.